Hello, this is Tim Miller, and the date is November 8th, 2012, and I am the CEO of Liquid CMO Company and one of the formulators of the product. And today we have the pleasure of having with us Dawn P., and she is from Las Vegas. Dawn was our very first client. She started taking the CMO when it tasted so bad that you could hardly get it down. And she told me she would plug her nose and tip her head back and swallow it and then drink water. Dawn, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello.
And you're going to have to speak loud so we can hear.
Okay. Well, I'm Dawn, and it's my pleasure to be here. And yes, I was diagnosed with the lupus in '99, the systemic lupus, and then the fibromyalgia and the rheumatoid in 2007. And the lupus gave me terrible pain in many of my joints, most of my joints. The fingers, the wrists, the elbows, the knees, the ankles, and my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I really did not have pain in my shoulders and hips only.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't do the simplest of tasks that you take for granted. Making a pot of coffee or using a pair of scissors. I couldn't really do anything.
Okay.
The fibromyalgia, of course, I couldn't be touched at all by a little puppy. Specifically, I remember the puppy not touching me. Between the two conditions, I laid in bed for a year and a half in terrible pain. I tried the Lyrica, but I didn't like the side effects to that.
Mm-hmm.
For the fibromyalgia. Now, for the lupus, I was given a multitude of medications for that. Of course, the steroids, then the Plaquenil, the sulfasalazine, then ended up on the methotrexate, which was, a terrible experience. All of these things lowered my immune system. Chronic antibiotics, it really affected my brain. I couldn't speak properly. I couldn't think at all. But above all of that, even was the pain. The pain. I couldn't shower myself. I ended up on a disability retirement after teaching for 18 years.
I was going to ask, what did you do for a living?
I was a school teacher.
Yes.
And
how degreed were you? What degrees did you have?
I had a master's degree plus 55 credits beyond. But I was non-functional at the end of this mess.
So you could not continue your career?
No. I couldn't even speak.
I see.
After the methotrexate.
Right.
Anyway, so I found Tim Miller and the Liquid CMO. And after the third day, I opened a water bottle, which was an amazing miracle that was bestowed upon me, and I couldn't believe it.
How long had it been since you opened a water bottle?
Oh, 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was unbelievable. I opened a water bottle.
That's amazing.
So I can still open water bottles, by the way. I can do everything now.
Mm-hmm.
So then by the 11th day, Tim called me, and I was vacuuming and cleaning my car and doing everything in my house. I no longer had fibromyalgia. That was over. And I know that may seem like something you can't believe, but it's real. I haven't had fibromyalgia since.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't had any of those horrible medications since. And
how many medications do you think you took, different medications?
I think I had about 17 different medications.
About
I don't think I had 17.
You,
I definitely had 17 different medications.
I see.
And I had a terrible, terrible, long, drawn-out, miserable experience. But
okay,
that's past.
So
I have a normal life now.
On day 11, you were pain-free. I remember the phone call when I called you, and I heard the vacuum in the background, and you told me what you're doing, and I said, you can't do that. You're in a walker. And You weren't, remember, you weren't,
I had a walker. I couldn't move
and
prior to
I
that.
didn't believe it, and so I got in my car in Phoenix and I drove to Las Vegas to see you. Do you remember?
Indeed, you did.
And I showed up and I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "That stuff works."
It does work.
Anyway.
And I no longer have a walker. And after day 11, I got rid of the walker, and I was able to clean and do everything and anything that everybody else could do, and I had my life back. And there were I had, healing to do, more healing to do, but it was nothing but a wonderful journey after that, and I can do everything. I can hit all of my joints, and I can do anything. And
That's fabulous.
It's been a wonderful experience.
How long did you, I remember you started in November of '07, is that correct?
Yes.
And how long did you take the Liquid CMO?
I took it for 9 months.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because you told me that I needed to take it for 1 month per year that I had been ill.
Okay.
So
Very
I took
good.
it for 9 months. Now I was supposed to take it for 17 months, but I stopped then, and then I started up again and finished my 17 months. That's what I was supposed to do.
Okay.
And I didn't want to have a problem.
Sure.
So I did.
Sure. And so how do you function now?
Very well.
It's been 4 years.
Yes, it has.
It's pretty amazing.
Yes.
It's pretty amazing. You just look wonderful.
I have
Dawn
liked
is in
that.
from Las Vegas today. We're in Phoenix, and both her and her sister-in-law happen to be in the same city in the same day, and so we wanted to get together and shoot these informational videos, and so we can help others and show them that there is a different alternative.
Oh yes, there is. They can have their life back too.
Very good. Don, we so appreciate your time and your testimonial, and
Thank
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye.